For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Well, happy December to you and your family. We're very glad that you're along. And we've got Christmas Carol with us. Hi, Christmas Carol.
That's a new name.
That's a new
How
name.
How you doing?
Or Deborah Johnson.
Are you Santa or Scrooge?
I am Santa, a lookalike or something
I would
like
say
that.
I would go more with Santa than Scrooge.
No, I'm not the Scrooge. Deborah Johnson, Executive Director of St. Clair County Community Mental Health, with wonderful locations in Marine City, Yale, and Port Huron.
Capac.
And Capac.
No, not Yale. Capac.
Okay.
Marine City, Capac, Port Huron, 2 locations in Port Huron.
Serving hundreds and hundreds of people every month.
Thousands, yep.
What's happening? We've got December upon us. Holiday season is described the most wonderful time of the year most of the time. But a lot of people, a quarter of the people, according to the American Psychological Association, found a quarter of Americans feel extremely stressed during holidays. And 45% say they prefer to skip holidays.
I cannot even believe that statistic. Can you?
No.
I love the holidays.
Yeah.
I love the lights.
Yeah.
I like the lights probably more than anything.
Yeah.
Christmas lights. But anyways, yeah, that's true. They say, I mean, that's what the survey said, I guess. But
they only interviewed 3 people.
or 4, and they came up, almost two out of 4. But you know, there's a lot of things that stress people out during the holidays. There's the social pressures, there's unreasonable expectations, dietary concerns, your worries about, like, if you've been dieting or exercising, maintaining that through the holidays. And some people just feel sad or lonely because this might be the first holiday season without a loved one, whether it's a loss through divorce or death, or maybe your kids moved away, you know, they live out of state. I mean, there's all kinds of things.
Kids just went off to college. Now you got an empty house.
Empty house. So yeah. So that's
pretty good stuff. Let's talk a little more about holiday blues versus depression. I mean, holiday blues is really one side of it, but depression is depression.
Right, and the way you can really tell the difference, because people used to always say, oh, holiday depression, you know, depression increases during the holidays. Clinical depression, like true clinical depression, doesn't just increase at the holidays. That's an all year long kind of a thing. And the difference is holiday blues are it's more situational. They're temporary feelings of sadness or anxiety or loneliness related to the holiday season. And some of it could be because of, it's also the time of year, especially in Michigan, where we do the time change and it's dark, and so there's seasonal affective disorder. I mean, I know I really dislike immensely that week when the change first happens. I like it when it reverses in the spring, but not in the fall. In
addition, you know, we had 70-degree temperature and then it dropped to 30.
That'll
cause depression.
For sure. And but that causes more like the blues, like you're bummed out about it, but you're not. You still function. You go to work. You go to school. You're still eating, sleeping, drinking, doing the things that you're supposed to, exercising. So so with depression, the symptoms are more severe. Like you might not be eating at all. You might be eating too much. You either can't sleep or you sleep too much. And it lasts. It's not just like a couple day thing. It lasts, it's persistent, it interferes with your daily life. And so when that happens, you need to call and seek professional help. Either, you know, some people might be more comfortable starting with a primary care doctor, talk to them, or you can always call our access line, 888-225-4447, and we can help get people into services. And if it gets really to a crisis point where you really difficult, you can also call our mobile crisis unit anytime, and that's 966-2575, area code 810. So some of the tips to help people get through the holidays. I know we talk about this every year, but you know, the Hallmark movies, which I love to watch, but that's not real life.
They always have a happy ending.
They always do.
And in life, it's not that way.
No, it's often not that way. So and you know, if you have family issues that have been going on all year, they're not going to suddenly magically be better at the holiday season.
No.
They might even be worse at the holidays. So the perfect family, the perfect house, the perfect tree, the perfect gifts, that's not really real life, and it really isn't what the holidays should be about. We started with Thanksgiving, and we talk about an attitude of gratitude and things like that. It's not about what can I get this holiday season. It's what can I give, or what am I grateful for or thankful for, things like that. That should carry through the whole holiday season, I think. And so, if you have financial troubles, that can lead to stress. So having unrealistic expectations contributes to that. So, to get like the perfect gift, things like that. So we talk about that. If you don't have a lot of money or you have financial issues, do free things, do services for somebody.
Yeah. Volunteer.
Yep. Bake goods. Or anything, just a service, like I'll shovel your snow, or I'll rake for you, or I'll clean your house, or whatever it is. So the other thing is so important is make time for exercise. Physical exercise really does help you, helps your mental health, and helps you. It releases endorphins in your body that make you feel better. So even if you just do a little bit of getting outdoors, and especially when we do have the sunlight, get out and enjoy it, because there's not a whole lot of it, especially this past week.
Yeah, and around Michigan, that happens to be for like 2 or 3 months that we don't have a lot of sun.
Exactly. So, so when you can do that, and I don't know. I think I gave most of the tips I can think of for.
A lot of times when we have family in over the holidays, aunts and uncles and relatives, maybe we see a change in that person. How do we approach them and say, hey, how are you doing? Is there a method to do that?
I think just whatever is comfortable or feels comfortable to you. But I think a lot of times just asking that question, hey, you seem like you're a little bit sad or you're upset, and I know you just lost so and so. If that's the reason, or I know you're without a job right now, or I know whatever you think it might be causing it, or you can just say, hey, is everything going okay? Or you don't see yourself this year. And
mind your own business.
Yeah. You want to talk about it? And if they say nope, say, is there anything I can do to support you then? Right. And and just try to offer that. And if the person seems like they can't function, then they might need professional help. And you could say, there's people that you can call, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Including, I tell people sometimes, like the BetterHelp, it's an online therapy thing. It's real easy to sign up. I mean, you can come to the community mental health too. You can call us up, but sometimes people don't want to do that, maybe. And but sometimes an online option works for a lot of people.
And today with Skype and Zoom and all that services.
Yeah, you're still going to see the person. They're going to be on their screen, and you're on your screen.
Yeah. So it's wonderful.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff coming up, exciting events coming for us this month and next.
We just have a couple of things, but we have there's three in one, I guess, with the creative arts contest, so that makes a lot. So we have the bookmark contest for elementary school, writing for middle school, poster contest for high school, and I believe that everything is due. I don't know the exact date. I think it's February. It's in February, but all the information is on our website. And probably Facebook too under events, things like that.
Well, the writing contest and the art contest, St. Clair East China School District's been pretty successful over the years.
They have, and Heather Segura, I think as you say her last name, was our first place winner last year for the poster contest. So we used her artwork on all of our, promotional things, billboards, our annual report, posters. Things like that. It's pretty cool. We took a lot of those, obviously, to Marine City. She was from Marine City High School. But yeah, over the years, East China schools have had a lot of kids that have won, whether it be the writing or the or poster contest, and the bookmarks.
So they get the information from their English teachers, or?
It depends. I mean, writing probably gets it from English teachers,
and the
art teachers in high school, any teacher, your homeroom, whatever. I think you only have one teacher in elementary. But also, if you're listening to this and you ask your child, they have no idea what you're talking about, you can go to our website, sccCMH.org, and go to Creative Arts Contest, and it'll give you all the instructions, and a parent can just submit their child's stuff.
Okay.
It doesn't have to come from the school. Nope.
Oh.
Any child in St. Clair County.
So homeschoolers could do it then?
Oh, definitely. Homeschoolers, private schoolers, charter schoolers, anybody. So, so anybody, if they just follow the instructions, and if they have questions, they can call. There's a name and a number of our staff to call if they have questions about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have we missed anything?
Well, we were going to talk maybe a little bit about New Year's resolutions if you want, because the next time
Yes.
I be here, it will be
Yeah.
2023.
Yes.
So,
Oh, yes.
so if you decide you want to
New
make,
Year.
yeah, if you want to make a New Year's resolution, my suggestion is that you set a realistic goal, and baby steps, and remember things. If it took you, I don't know, the last year to gain 50 pounds, you're not going to lose it in the first week
No.
or month of 2023.
Correct.
So you get yourself a realistic plan and work towards it. Same for exercise. If you're going to increase, maybe your goal is to just exercise more. You're not doing it at all. So you start with walking 3 days a week, 15 minutes a time,
Yeah.
or doing something. So whatever it is, start small. Have it be kind of measurable so you can be accountable. It's really good if you can get a buddy and do a buddy system. Say, like, we're together, we're both going to try to lose some weight, and we keep each other accountable, and maybe we share healthy. If we're coworkers, maybe I say I'll bring the healthy soup tomorrow, or you bring the meal that you prepared for us, or you can swap ideas and recipes and things like that. And then if it's exercise, workout buddy always, I think, is helpful. Some people like to just do that on their own. I like to talk while I'm doing it. So
That's
surprise.
really good. Yeah, good suggestions. Really
Yeah,
good.
but the biggest, and then if you fall off the wagon, you go, oh man, I just had a big, humongous hot fudge sundae. I'm done. I've already lost my goal. No, you haven't. You can just start again the next day. Every day is a new opportunity to change your life. So
Those are the same kinds of principles that some of the Weight Watcher groups and those kind of groups have too. And the bottom line is just be practical about it.
Yeah.
And I like the line you said, if you gain 50 pounds in a year, you're not going to lose it in a week. So,
right, and you just got to remember that. And if and I think anytime people do that all or nothing thing, like I'm giving up chocolate completely, or I'm never going to eat any sugar foods again, it's not going to probably work.
Right.
Especially if you love those things.
Right.
So that's the one thing about like the Weight Watcher thing that I like, is because you can eat anything. You just have to count your points. So yeah. So that's
Well,
it.
Happy New Year to you and your family, and Merry
Same to
Christmas
you.
first. And
Yep.
been
You and
another-
yours.
yes, absolutely. So it's always a pleasure to have you, and we'll see you back early in January. Are
Looking
you
forward to it.
good? You going to ski someplace, or go to a beach?
I'm
maybe?
probably going to go to a beach.
Go to a beach
and
not
get
to-
some vitamin D.
Yeah, right. Don't go to Boyne Mountain and freeze.
Yeah.
That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Till next time, Merry Christmas. No, I'll see you before then. See ya.
Thanks for watching Focus with Paul Dingeman. Focus is produced at the CTV Community Television Studios in St. Clair. For over 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter to our community.